and the Shoemaker. Leo, the shoemaker, was kind and gentle, but he and his wife Elara were very poor. They had only one pair of shoes left to sell when a traveler with worn-out boots passed by Leo's kind heart, and he gave the man his very last pair for free. That night, Leo and Ella had no money
I'll
for
make this
food.
last pair of shoes tonight.
Don't
and we'll have
worry,
money
Leo,
for food in the morning.
Leo said to his wife. He got his last pair of shoes later, ready to make one more pair of shoes in the morning. He left the pieces on his workbench and went to bed. When the sun rose, Leo went to his workbench and gasped. In place of the leather piece sat the most wonderful pair of shoes he had ever seen.
They were stitched.
They were stitched perfectly, with not a single thread out of place. A rich man saw the shoes in the window and paid a high price for them with the money. Leo bought food for dinner and enough leather for 2 new pair of shoes. That evening, Leo got the new leather and left it on his workbench. And in the morning, 2 pair of beautiful new shoes were waiting for him. They were even finer than the first. This magic happened night after night. Soon, Leo and Ella were no longer poor. Their shop was full of happy customers. We must find out who is helping us, Ella whispered one evening. So that night, instead of going to bed, Leo and Ella hid behind a curtain in the workshop. They waited quietly in the dark, watching the workbench. As the clock struck midnight, 2 tiny elves with pointy ears and raggedy clothes scrambled into the room. Their names were Pip and Finn. They hopped onto the workbench and began to work, their little hands moving faster than lightning. Leo and Ella watched with their tears of gratitude. In their eyes, the dear little elves have made us rich, said Ella. We must thank them. I will sew them tiny shirts and fans, and you can make them each a tiny pair of shoes. The next night, they left the tiny cloths and shoes on the workbench. The elves, Pip and Finn, were so happy. They put on their new outfits, dances across the bench, and skipped right outdoor. out the outdoor. They never came back, but Leo and Elara always had good luck and were never poor again.